Hello and welcome.
Live.
Hello and welcome to the Zelf on the Shelf live stream. We are broadcasting live from the Wayland School of Literary Tricks. I'm your host, Tanner Gilliland.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Sam.
If you're wondering why we're starting at 2 and not 3, the answer is the stream has always started at 2, and we've always been at war with East Asia. So that's just the facts.
That's a
how
personal
it's
moral
been.
failing of yours.
We didn't change it up on you. We're not trying to trick you.
Mm-hmm. We finished our Patreon chores early, as we often do, because we can only bear to read Christian fantasy for so long.
Yeah. Although the phrase
But
is
the
a little
episode slaps and you should
redundant.
join. Yeah.
It is, yeah. Join the Patreon. It's been a really fun time. I had a good time this last chapter.
No, I did too. I genuinely enjoy seeing what those ragtag bro chap duo get up to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, young forever. I needed something wholesome today. Thanks for the stream.
Oh.
I have a new shirt that says Forever Young on it, and I'm a little bit embarrassed to wear it, but
I have one that says "Young like a horse." Oh my god! I posted that picture on my Instagram. The one that had like I didn't even mean to do it. There was just like a very well-endowed shadow.
Perfect shadow placement, yeah.
And people have been making the funniest comments. Someone was like, "Talk about shadow work."
You really do look so hung. It's
that
crazy.
Shadow is working.
In combo with the 6-pack, amazing work. By
Also
the way.
shadow work.
Yeah, just really wild.
I got a notification from Instagram today that was like, "Congratulations! This post has been seen by 15,000 people."
Was it your penis one?
Yes.
Ah.
Like, wow, great.
How
I
many
lost
likes
like
did you get on
40
it?
followers for it. So
Anytime I post sexy, I always lose followers because people don't want their husbands following me.
yeah, or me.
Yeah, I know. I just have to go to your post and see the numbers that it did.
It's not even like
Yeah, that's
astounding
weird.
numbers, but a lot of people looking. A lot of
Yeah.
people having a glance, I guess, and then being like, "Not for
Afraid
me."
to like. Ooh, Kylie, this is perfect. I'm painting my 6-year-old daughter's room. She chose pink, purple, and light blue. Oh,
Cute.
love that. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We haven't seen you all in a few weeks because we were, I don't know if you guys know this, in
Iceland.
Yeah. Sorry to be annoying. There aren't. Yeah.
It is a little hard to be back in the United States after being a bad beach in Reykjavik. But
Yeah.
here we are.
We loved it there. Such an insane perk of being a low-income YouTuber is getting to do a Trover trip. Incredible.
Yeah.
We're already cooking up our next one.
Can't wait. Please come on the next one. It's going to be so fun. This one was perfect. And we miss the crew. If you're watching,
I
crew.
know. If you're the crew, miss you. Both of the Trover trips we've done have easily been 2 of the best weeks of my entire life. It's wild.
Yeah, hands down.
And both of our guides, 2 of the best men I've met in my entire life.
Precious, without sin or flaw.
The left is the only group saying the right is going to be raptured. It's strange.
Okay,
I
that
don't
is
know.
true.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like how these things go. Like one random person said it, and then it's like the right all thinks that they're getting raptured.
Yeah, that's 100% true. But this time is real. And
yeah, we
we're
actually
going
do
together.
believe that the rapture is happening today. That's real.
And we just thought it would be more fun in a group setting, right? If we're all like holding hands, it's like 3, 2, 1, boom, and our shoes get left behind. It'll be so cute. I'm gonna be picking up all the shoes of all the people who got left behind.
Boots galore.
Free Boots Day, as they're calling it.
So I actually am not clear. So the rapture is where the right just get taken up, and the rest of us are just. Is it just like normal world left behind, or?
Yeah, it's kind of like they get lifted up, and then they get to watch the rest of humanity burn alive. It's kind of one of the perks.
So we also will be burning alive in our new boots.
But we'll
go out
we'll
slaying.
Look fly as hell in the process.
Where did this come from? Let me Google it.
The old Rapture. Yeah, what's the origin of
Rapture
this one?
today? Question mark.
Do we have a Rapture on today? Did I forget?
God, I hate when it makes me open. Okay. The rapture was predicted to happen today.
By whom?
Why some people think the world will end today. A South African pastor. So it's just literally one guy.
Okay.
But he did say Jesus personally revealed this date to him in a divine vision.
Well, I'm not. Who am I to argue with that? If Jesus himself is giving you divine visions and giving you the insider scoop on shit,
Well, that's the thing.
I can't deny revelation or the word of God or the gifts of the Spirit. It would be blasphemous.
Because when was the last time Jesus came to you in a vision? Never. Depending on how you look at it.
He came one time in a vision, and I'll never forget that. But he never said anything about no rapture.
Apparently, some of his followers have sold their possessions. So, I mean, he's got some clout among his. Oh my God! Speaking of clout, I just want to honor Fernando the StreamYard Duck for being here and presiding over this stream. We're so sorry for not mentioning you.
Yeah, we're gonna be carried up to the rapture on his precious wings. So let's pay our dues. Okay, it's funny to sell your possessions right before the rapture. Did they give their money to the preacher? Because that kind of
or to the poor to quickly be like, shit.
Yeah.
Got to follow that Bible verse.
Yeah.
Sell all that you have, or is that Book of Mormon? I always forget.
That's Bible, yeah. Or be like Trump and be like, with the vision of death on the horizon, be like, I should end the war in Russia. I should push sanctions on Russia maybe finally. That could maybe help me get into heaven.
Insight of the Ages. I met 3 different Jesuses in the mental hospital once. They were all so cool. That's nice. Which one was your favorite and why?
Yeah, it was like Rainbow Jesus, Glitter Jesus,
Whale Jesus.
Whale Jesus.
Apparently, several children have had rapture genes, children from families who already have rapture anxiety. Oh, I'm actually really grateful I wasn't raised in a Christian household, because that would have been me for sure. I had so many World War II, like Nazis bombing me dreams when we were learning about that in school. Like just for years, I would have those dreams.
Oh, scary.
Can't imagine if I would have had some kind of apocalyptic worldview as you did.
Yeah. Not to belittle anyone's fear over the current state of things, but I did see a tweet today or the other day that was funny. Tweet, I don't know where this platform had originated on, a screenshot of an online quotation saying like, oh, sorry you guys are all feeling afraid for the first time. I've daily felt like I was going to be arrested for my whole life. And I'm
I mean, yeah.
Anxiety is a real. I felt in trouble long before this.
Yeah.
Can I read you a beautiful little poem that my friend posted about the rapture?
Also, if this is your first time to a stream, you can super chat us on YouTube, or if you don't have that set up, you can Venmo us and we'll read out those as super chats too. And we appreciate your help with the channel.
Yeah.
John, sending love to 2 of my favorite fellow Geminis. You guys brighten my life so much. Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, Gemini John.
Gemma John.
Gem John, as we call you.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
We're always talking about Gem John. Jemmy John. Love your sandwiches.
Obsessed with your work.
Jimmy John, Jimmy was a son of Papa, and they had to go their separate ways due to Jimmy forsaking the family pizza business.
Rival breads.
In favor of,
one, Jesus was super gay in the most fun way, but the one with the muscles seemed to be the most in charge. Isn't that always the fucking way?
Yeah.
So unfair.
Yeah.
I'm a Gemini too, said Young Forever.
Okay, here's my friend Skylar Peck, who's a beautiful poet.
This is Skylar Peck.
She just posted this from somebody else named
Skylar
Joy
or Shyla?
Sullivan. I think it's Skylar, just spelled like that. This is entitled Buttercream by Joy Sullivan. I was raised in a house that believed in the end times. By age 3, I was convinced Jesus would return before my 4th birthday, and I wouldn't get my golden-haired Barbie and the chocolate cake with tufts of buttercream. I bargained with God. I will be good. I will not free the corn parrot from her cage. I will not wake my mother during siesta. Delay your coming, Lord, just until after the party. Heaven can't be as sweet as buttercream. I grew up, and the rapture never came. I shed God, or at least tried, but I still found myself bargaining through the years. Let me just have my first kiss. Let me just get into grad school. Let me just meet the love of my life. Let me just see the ocean again. These days, I don't fear God's return in a cloud of smoke and fire. I don't pray. But when the love for this world gets too big and achy inside me, I still catch myself begging. Give us our kisses, our fingers in the dirt, our sweat and our sweetness. Give us time. Please, just a little longer in these bones.
Oh, I really relate to that sentiment, because every time I have something amazing coming up, like when we were about to go to Iceland, I was
like, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
No, I know. I always get it in my head that I always feel like the chances of me dying before are somehow higher because I want it to happen.
Oh,
so much.
totally.
Yeah. Funny little human sentiment.
Yeah, just a little light solipsism.
Yeah. The good cookie. When I was a little girl walking around my neighborhood, I heard horns, probably band practice, and thought the world was ending. The angels were going to descend at any moment.
My favorite thing as a Mormon child, and I've heard this from several Christians, is looking out and seeing like a sunset through the clouds, and you see the rays coming, and you're like, oh, second coming, rays!
Oh, like when I saw my first red moon at BYU, Idaho, and just something I hadn't seen in England, and I was like, oh my God. Now?
Yeah, they really hyped that one up. They were like, the blood moon, this is the book of Revelations. And there's been like 30 since.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wait, this has always happened.
That's how I feel. Every time there's an eclipse, they're like, this is the last time we'll see this eclipse in our lifetime. And I'm like, there's an eclipse like 4 times a year.
The
so
average...
They're just slightly different each time, different vibes.
The average internet user has a memory span of a goldfish. So like, yeah, I get it. Like down the memory hole, never seen an eclipse, never seen a blood moon. It's all Revelation again. But yeah, I'm so sick of this eclipse propaganda bullshit.
Some Christians believe the rapture will occur before a period of global tribulation. Pre-tribulationists. I've never heard this before. While others expect it to follow that period. Post-tribulationists. Are you a pre-trib or a post-trib?
I don't talk with post-tribbers. Me and my family have been pre-trib since the last rapture. Everyone knows that Jesus is coming in 1886, as per the prophecies of Mr. Miller, the founder of Jehovah's Witness.
Will we get much time? Will there be like a brief period of time? Because at first, maybe Jesus' priority is just, dealing with all the new people coming up into heaven, the righteous.
Getting them shoes.
Is there going to be like a few hours or a few days where we'll kind of just be left to our own devices and we'll get to like
so nice.
Party a little bit?
I hope so.
And then he'll be like, I'll deal with you later. And we're like,
I think we get in trouble for all the shit that goes down when the evangelicals aren't there. Like, wait a second. That's it. Y'all are getting smitten.
Well, the pastor said, whether or not you are ready, the rapture is taking place. No human being on this earth is ready for what is coming. I'm 1,000,000,000% sure. I began to hear literally in my ear the sound of the trumpet.
Brother, it is time to see a professional. It's time to get back on that medication. If you're hearing the voice of Jesus giving you, prophecies that are just not going to happen today, it'll be fun to see how he covers it. It's like going to be the same old shtick of like, you guys weren't righteous enough, okay? We were getting ready to go. I was 1,000,000,000% sure Jesus was literally like, get in my van, and then y'all were too disbelieving. You didn't sell enough of your belongings. You didn't donate the profits to the right place.
I need to know if this guy has a social media presence and if he's weighed in since. I mean, is it still happening today?
Tinnitus is no joke. The biblical apocalypse is a continuous life cycle, happens with the rise and fall of civilizations. Oh, absolutely. The fun thing about the book of Revelation is that it was written for a specific group of people in a specific time, right? Like, John's talking. By the way, the book of Revelation was written before several key books of the Bible. So when they're like, it's the end of the Bible, no other all the things they used to denounce Mormonism and all the other things. It's like, it wasn't even a part of that whole shtick, he was saying that before. Sorry, I can't get off on this because...
Get off on it, because I'd like to crunch for a bit.
Okay, yeah, have a good crunch. All I'm saying is that it was written for specific people at a specific time, but since it's so like symbolic, it can be applied to literally any situation that you want. And that's what they do. It's like every generation, it's like, that guy is the king of Syria. And it's like, yeah, we've always been at war with the king of Syria. And this year he's Putin, and next year he's Osama bin Laden. But we all know that it's Trump, of course.
And I am enjoying the fall weather in Salt Lake City, Alex.
Oh yeah, it's feast season, baby. And that's why we're feasting. Getting our feast on. What's everyone looking forward to this autumnal era? Bread bowls. That's it.
Tana's been talking a lot about soup today.
If you're not pro soup, I want no part of you.
Yeah. Do you like that we have a little pumpkin on the set again?
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, our little Claysonas. We did publish a new episode of the Claymation podcast. If you missed that,
If you even care, we have a new Claymation podcast out. The default setting is 1.25 speed. You can slow it down
You're
on
welcome.
YouTube if you want. Yeah, you're welcome. For our ADHD audience.
now you're looking at us thinking, wow, their moms must have had a lot of Tylenol in the womb.
My mom's doctor told her she could have a glass of wine if she was going to be more stressed without it. And I turned out great. Insight of the Ages. I found your channel while dating a 40-year-old Mormon virgin. That would be a fun movie, potentially.
Whoa.
Your channel really helped me understand how she was programmed. Oh, that's awesome. Did you change that in her, or
Yeah, what became
just
of that?
curious? Claymation podcast episode was so slay. I was laughing out loud the whole time. Finally, a true fan.
We love that our viewer liked it.
Let me just check how much money it's made so far,
Oh,
just as a fun
don't,
exercise.
no.
I just want you guys to know the raw and real situation of being a YouTuber. We have made $18.45.
Off the Claymation podcast?
Yeah, that's like $9.20 each.
That is astounding.
For just like 20 hours of work. That's amazing.
That is like 20 times more than I thought we would have made.
$18. And we lost 2 subscribers.
But we gained the world.
I love the John Green quote from the Anthropocene. Am I saying that right? Reviewed. Never predict the end of the world. You're always certain to be wrong. And if you're right, no one will be around to congratulate you. That's real.
Yeah. Also, what does that even mean? Like, the world will obviously keep going on in pretty much any situation. Even, nuclear winter, it like greatly damage human populations, but the world itself would carry on. And I like that Terrence McKenna quote where he's like, the apocalypse has already happened in major portions of the world, and we have just only lived in an extremely privileged bubble that has like kept us from being aware of that fact. It's like, oh yeah, the world ended in 1492 for several million people. The world ended in, the list goes on.
And on a brighter note, the Claymation podcast cured my plantar fasciitis.
Yet another one. We should put that as the primary effect, because I think that's the most common one we get.
You know how the best time just happened August with Banksy lookalike sent us a Venmo super chat and said matching the Claymation podcast. And now we've made double $18 each off our passion project and full-time job technically. You're the best.
Wow, thank you
just
so much.
The best.
And love your seasonal name.
Update on the 40-year-old Mormon virgin.
No, she was very devout, but struggling with her physical passions, seriously tormented by her desire to have children and sex. Be so twisted in her mind about how to pursue it. Sad. That is sad. That's really sad. It's sad that people have their whole lives kind of taken from them or held hostage to ideology. You should be able to just live in fucking peace, Feast and be feasted upon.
Tell us what's going on in your guys' lives. If you need advice, if you need we can do a oracle reading for the week. I figured it's time to move on to the alchemy deck, as now is a great time to be taking the harrowing energy that life is sort of handing to us and being like, how can I turn this into gold somehow?
Back on my old lead into gold bullshit.
Also, a little Banksy update. Because if you watched, I don't even know what video, but Banksy was coughing a lot recently. I took him to the vet. He got a steroid shot. He hasn't coughed since, and it's been actually it's been 3 weeks, I think. But yeah, he's doing really well. No coughing at all. And it was $350, but you can't put a price on a healthy cat.
If we just do 20 more Claymation podcast episodes.
Exactly. Then that will be that bill paid off.
Bernie the cat actually got raptured, and we had to petition to get him back. But the system up there is a nightmare, not well organized. Like people get raptured into that system all the time and then never come back. We had to like do so much paperwork to get them back.
I'm not to bore you guys with my vet sagas, but Bernie right now has a tooth that I know needs to be removed because when he got his cleaning, I think it was nearly 2 years ago now. There was one tooth that didn't quite need to be removed. I really do try and brush my cat's teeth, but anyone who has cats knows it's very, very hard. He has a tooth and it like definitely needs to be pulled, and I think it's causing him pain, and I really need to take him to the vet and pull it. But anyone who has cats and takes you know how expensive it is basically, because they have to like give them anesthetic, and then it's like $1,000 ordeal to get your cat's teeth cleaned it's crazy. Yeah,
I couldn't afford a cat.
I know when people talk about getting cats so flippantly.
I can't even go to the dentist, let alone take a cat to the dentist.
I know. I don't have $1,000 to spend on my own teeth.
I'm about due for my 15-year cleaning.
Yeah, you've done all right for yourself though, coming from that family of dentists. I feel like you've got a good foundation.
Good foundation. And what I need to do is get my bottom retainer removed. They did that non-consensually. My mother specifically was like, do not do a permanent retainer. And then they did. And now I can't floss down there.
Oh my God. You can't floss?
No, and I can feel the effects of that.
You should get a water thing.
Yeah.
Yes, you are supposed to be brushing your cat's teeth. The best option I've found is like these little pads. I'll show you them. The actual toothbrush is really hard to use.
I use the cat toothbrush on myself. So fun.
These pet dental finger wipes. I originally was getting ads for them on TikTok and I was like, is that real? So I looked it up with like the Cat Dental Association, which is a real thing or whatever, like whatever the and they did say that these work. And you just put them on your finger and then, but it kind of depends on the cat. Like Banksy does really well with these. Bernie, lately I've been putting on rubber gloves and using the long toothbrush because he has learned how to just scratch me. Don't skip the dentist. My boyfriend is making up for 5 years of not going and it's expensive and painful. I'm here, Mom and Dad.
Again, living in the delusion that things like that can't happen to me.
These are HICC Pet. Again, I did look it up and this brand specifically was recommended by whoever the body of cat teeth people are.
Ooh, $900 for a tiny dog.
Okay.
Teeth cleaning.
The suction cup toothbrushes that stand up so you can encourage your cats to chew on the toothbrush and self-brush. I've tried those and that hasn't worked for any of my cats. Maybe it works for some people, but yeah, I guess just PSA in this live stream, brush your cat's teeth because it is very expensive.
And your own teeth because it's even more expensive.
And brush your own teeth. Yep.
Yeah, we're coming out with a hard stance on teeth brushing.
Yep, we are pro.
It's really controversial right now, but it will separate the wheat from the chaff once the rapture finally does happen.
What's raw? Like the things that dogs chew? I don't know about that.
Interesting. Are we going to pull a card?
Mm-hmm. Sorry for the sound.
Alchemize me, Captain.
Where is the rapture? We're just waiting for it, really.
I love your devotion to oddly shaped cards.
Yeah, well, both decks have been a gift from the same friend, Callie.
Callie does know how to pick them.
I know.
They're both beautiful decks.
This is
Uranus.
Oh my God!
If you want to hear this, why don't you check in Uranus?
Wait, I've pulled that one twice recently, and I even took a picture of it last night.
No,
because it's really been resonating.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, this is actually our anus.
Are these two in a romantic sibling relationship? Nope, just a regular identical twin one. I wouldn't say romantic necessarily. Outside of the fact that life is romance, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Everything is romantic.
Everything's
romantic. If you're Charlie XCX and truly having a Coke bender.
Okay, Uranus, awakening, brilliance, individualism.
I'm way too immature to be talking online. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well,
here we are.
You know, you can always change. And I think that's what's so beautiful about alchemy as a practice.
Not me.
When Uranus strikes, we are in for a surprise. Rapture. Not in the outer world, but in ourselves. What wasn't possible before is possible now, thanks to you. Look, I literally took a picture of this card.
Should we just
night.
pronounce Uranus just for the me's in the chat?
Oh, because Uranus, I'm just British and we say Uranus. That's why I'm saying it like that. I wasn't doing a bit.
I say it that way just because of the bit.
Last night.
Wow.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird. Synchronicity.
What wasn't possible before is possible now, thanks to Uranus and its ability to shatter our preconceptions. This shift in perspective or identity brings newfound freedom and opens up dormant energy. For an alchemist, this may be experienced as a long-awaited aha moment or a sudden stroke of genius. I really could use a sudden stroke of genius or an aha moment right now.
Oh, yeah.
Inventions and innovations are born under Uranus energy. This card may also appear to show us what is particularly unique about ourselves or another. A seemingly random or idiosyncratic quality may end up being the secret ingredient needed in the laboratory. The alchemist knows this radical energy isn't sustainable, and so the work is to show up each day whether or not Uranus strikes. To ponder the opposite perspective. Always good. Cool. Well, yeah, the rapture was always inside ourselves. That's true. The real rapture was in our hearts all along.
Yeah. Not the rupture, but the rapture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Uranus is a generates a lot of energy. Cut to the It's Always Sunny, Mac and Dennis explaining power bottoms. It is all about speed.
If anyone wants an individual reading, feel free to super chat us. But if not, that one applies to all of you.
Yes. Again, our anus.
Our community. Yep. The rapture was the friends we made along the way. The rapture was the friends we side hugged along the way for fear of igniting our passions too much.
Oh my God. Uranus in Gemini? Is Uranus in Gemini currently? Is that a fact? Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me right now. I'm walking out of here.
Don't say that. Oh, H3 Chill gifted oneself on the shelf membership.
Aw.
How does this work? Is it just to run
Can
random?
Anyone seize it, or do we bestow it?
That means that you will get access to all of our Patreon content. We technically do have it on YouTube channel membership as well, but
for real, how does that work?
Looks like Melly got it. Oh, amazing.
Oh.
Well, now you can read Pabs with us.
Yeah, welcome to the channel.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was so sweet. So kind.
Thank you.
That's gonna get you raptured. You were on the edge before. Jesus still whispered in my ear.
We should really be hitting the rapture angle harder with the donations for the stream. We didn't think about that.
That's right. Sell all your possessions and donate them.
Don't have a Christ-like mindset.
Exactly. Donate them to your favorite YouTube identical twin podcast, claymation podcasting.
Your money straight to Bernie's bleeding tooth.
Yeah. Yeah, that boy's not getting raptured again, so do your part. They're little demons. They're definitely not making it. Oh, those kitties. Oh yeah, kittens. All cats are like a little demonic when you think about it. Just little gremlins.
And can see ghosts.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if this is related to the stream, but we just got a new patron. And that's lovely.
Did it work?
I think so. I think that's because of the rapture.
Must be. Well, it's gonna be so fun getting all rapture together, and it happen any minute. Did we get a timestamp on that? Did he say what time exactly?
Yeah,
are we gonna have a countdown? Is it like New Year's Eve? Does the ball drop?
It was saying 23/24th of September, so maybe it's like African time. I feel like these prophets, it's always in their own fucking time zone, isn't it?
Yeah, they tend to be pretty like geocentric.
Will Trump be getting raptured? He did find God in his near-death experience.
He did.
So maybe. But also I'm like, he's got so much noble work to do down here.
He does. Think of all those golf links that need to be serviced.
Yeah, so that one's, I don't know, I could see that one going either way, couldn't you?
Yeah, hard to say. Really hard to say.
Whereas I have got nothing on, so Take me.
I know it's been months since I watched The Sopranos, and I should already have stopped talking about The
Oh,
Sopranos.
yeah, did you finish it?
I did,
Mhm.
yeah, and was unimpressed. I got less and less interested in the show as it went
Yeah,
on, but I was
that's
like, I
always
just have to
hard.
finish this. It's like just the same old thing recycled. It's like, okay, we get it. You're a mobster in therapy, and your another cousin is out of jail. Okay, let's see how we wrap that up by the end of the episode. But I do like that show. I heard that David Lynch was involved. They have like several like surrealistic.
He played the moon.
He played the moon. Yeah. What was the moon goon? Anyway, there were several like what's the word? Supernatural happenings in that show where like there was like spoke to like a medium who spoke to the spirits of the people they killed, or like kind of prophetic dreams that they had. And each time you see these people who are like, you know, objectively bad people, they're murdering, they're stealing, they're doing all the wickedness and sin, who still have in the corner of their psyches this real belief and fear in religious symbols and ideas, which is just interesting that someone who's so like amoral and against everything that the religion they ascribe to is about, TV show or whatever, it's like, or has been an Italian mob. There's been lots of religious gangsterism in the world, and it's just interesting how that all plays out. Speaking of, oh god, the commercial from the Department of War where Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War,
Do they normally do commercials?
Yeah, it's propaganda, you know, but he's doing like the Lord's Prayer, and it's like and it's like someone like carrying an assault rifle. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like, we're just gonna pretend like this is normal.
Do babies not get raptured? Non-believer here ready to kill. For the fur babies. Okay.
Yeah, I think you have to grab your pets and pull them up with you. That's kind of the only way, I think, due to not being able to.
People are saying that we're getting a lag. Not really sure what to do about that. I mean, I could turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone if that would help.
It's probably the shadow ban.
It's probably Joe Biden.
Again.
Lag is the first symptom of being raptured.
Wait. Uh-oh. It's happening.
Close some tabs. Yeah.
Dress as if you raptured that day. That's my MO. Wake up in the morning. I'm like, if I get raptured today, I want to be in my good underwear. I don't want anyone seeing the holy shit.
John, I would love to rank the 3 Paddington movies. I agree with you that number 2 is the best.
Are there 3 Paddington movies?
There's 3, Tana. They did Paddington 3, Paddington in Peru, which is a gorgeous film. I think 3 is my second. Like, I really liked 3. But like all of them, they're all so good.
I love how Wesley Curry 2,
Nuclear bomb one. Green.
What is the Corncob Towers in Chicago? Why is that a sign that is funny? Other than being just
I know it shall happen during Trump's presidency. I do not know the exact. I don't know about that one. The
Corncob
5G wearing off.
I love those corncob towers. They just look like you could fly a
just
flying
naming
car
places
right into
now.
them. Yeah, Greenland, Iceland, Alabama. When do you think the good old Yellowstone thing will happen? You'd have that to look forward to.
Oh, Taco Bell brought back the double-decker taco, so I know the Rapture is near.
The Rapture is near.
I wish I had a dip.
Yeah, same.
Any chip without a dip just feels like a waste.
H3 Chill, thank you for the compliment. Again, just living every day like it's Rapture Day.
I thought my shirt doesn't quite fit me on the arms because I've been getting so swole.
That's something you need to think about. Like, I don't know how much like flapping you got to do. I don't know what the fly system is there.
I think they take you.
They take care of it all. Do you have to have a passport of any kind, or
They
is
didn't
it...
tell us to prepare anything, so
No, they didn't. They just enjoy. Mormons don't believe in the rapture, not in the traditional way, at least. The rapture is a modern Christian invention, and not even like all Christians. It's like some Christians believe in this like physical event where people get taken up. Mormons believe in like a version of that. But if you try to like pin down your average Mormon on the exact play-by-play of events that'll happen in the final times, they'll be like, I don't know. I just know that it's going to get really bad, and then Jesus will come, and we'll be saved, and other people will get burned.
Post-tribulationists. Mormons are post-tribulationists.
Tribbed for their pleasure.
Yeah, as a Mormon, I was constantly thinking about how like the whole world would be on fire, and we'd have to like book it to the nearest temple, but we'd ultimately be safe.
All the nations are going to gather in Israel for the Battle of Armageddon. It can't be understated how horny Christians are for apocalypse, and like, you know, you see in the wake of everything that's gone down recently, how like itchy they are for warfare, for violence. Not just because it's one of the oldest primate delights to see your enemies absolutely obliterated, but also because it'll just confirm their worldview. Like for them, for their worldview and sense of self to be real and true and good and just, there has to be a world war. There has to be escalating violence and turmoil. And, you know, the average Christian might not be like, well, I want to see that. It's just the way it's going to play out. So we have to keep defending and going against the evil, wicked people who are trying to stir that up. And it's like, yeah, but you're also like enabling all that and literally gunning for it.
And it's just like classic psyche stuff, isn't it? Like your brain wants this like big finale because of just like the storytelling of Homo sapiens minds, like the way they work.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I've been listening to the Mormon story. It's doing really good. Well, I watched their 6-hour episode they put out yesterday on this couple's like Scientology story, and they're talking about how towards the end of his life, L. Ron Hubbard, who started out as like a fiction writer, kind of like Joseph Smith, and then was like, hang on a minute, I'm going to do a religion.
But what if?
But towards the end of his life, he seemed to really believe in his own stories. And also, even though Scientologists are like against psychiatric drugs, he was like on an antipsychotic because he was so sold. But anyway, he became more and more convinced towards the end of his life that all of these like scary prophecies were coming true. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of just the natural progression of a psyche that hasn't been able to like check itself at any point in its journey, and you're nearing the end of your life. So like, of course it's getting like
mixed with a little dementia.
Perfect. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Anyway, it was, I don't normally watch Mormon stories just because it's long and, you know, not necessarily my area of interest, but I just found it interesting. It was 6 hours of this couple talking, and they're doing a part 2 tomorrow or whenever. And I'm hooked. I'm going to be right there when it premieres.
Wow. Do Scientologists in the rapture?
They
is Xenu coming back in the ships to reclaim?
Did you know that scientists believe, well, L. Ron Hubbard said, I'm going to come back, guys. Like, I'm going to do a second coming. I didn't know this, even though we've like watched Scientology stuff.
I love when there's a comeback. Yeah.
And just to this day in 2025, I think L. Ron Hubbard like specifically said a day that he was going to come back. It was only known by like the higher ups. And I think it was in like, I don't know if it was like 2003 or I don't remember the exact date, but there was like a specific day that he had prophesied that he was going to come back. So they like built a mansion for him. And to this day, every like they keep fresh bedding on the beds. They lay out his clothes, like the clothes he died in from the 70s. And like this mansion is maintained just in case at any point L. Ron Hubbard comes back.
That is like straight out of a Kurt Vonnegut book.
Yeah.
Like that is so silly.
Like there are people who are assigned, like their calling is just to maintain this mansion. And just like every season they like switch out the decor and like
any day now.
Yeah. Interesting.
Man, if they just did that with a bunch of mansions, they'd have the Mormon temple thing. They should take a feather out of that book.
But they do believe
or whatever, a stick out of it.
They believe that like L. Ron Hubbard like basically chose to leave the earth because his body could no longer like keep
Of
up with the
course.
work that he needed to do.
Of course.
Even though like his death report was like coronary or, you know, normal stuff.
The same thing with Elijah Muhammad. He was just too good. Just was like, it's time for me to lay down my mortal frame and jump on the mothership real quick. It happens to the best of them.
Yeah. Kind of an atheist religion ish. Apparently, if you ask a Scientologist if they believe in God, they'll all have a different answer because it's kind of just whatever. But it's interesting how even in those types of religions that aren't really rooted in any like Abrahamic stuff or any ancient stuff, they still come up with the same sort of thing of like dead person coming back to life.
Yeah, it's all got to be larger than life, more mystical. Because how are you going to compete with Christian Rapture unless you have a little magic in your system? We all just want that little spark of science fiction magic. The voice that told you, I will turn and toss you violently like a ball. This is a great segue into me saying that I am now the owner of a rock tumbler and I'm tumbling rocks, Tanner, and I'm addicted. I'm about to enter stage 3 of my rock tumbling first journey and just really excited. While the Rapturers' lives are just ending, yours is really just taking off. I joined the rock tumbling Reddit community. Lots to learn. I'm just a baby in this world, but let's get ready to tumble. There's something so satisfying about it. Oh, I can't wait to use it. Can I please tumble? I already have like rock tumbling heroes from the Reddit where I'm like, wow, he is a legend. I would that I could tumble rocks like you. Johnny Skaggs has been the best rock tumbler for 30 years, and don't you dare shit on his legacy. I've never looked at Buddhism in regards to the world ending. Did they have anything about this topic? Some do, yeah. It's because, okay, so Buddhism is obviously like a huge umbrella. But the Buddha secular humanist to like a very mystical, like anything that you could compete with, like Christianity or whatever, with demons and spirits and reincarnations and all that. And there are certainly like some certain lineages referring to like the escalations of times and things getting horrible. I don't know if it was like they predict the rapture, but a lot of people out there are like, humans are pretty fucky when you think about it. We're just pretty much driven by greed and tribalism. And it just kind of seems like we'll just keep doing that forever until it becomes such a huge problem. A portion of us die. That kind of doesn't seem too far off. And it kind of makes sense that a lot have like prophesied kind of thing. But as far as I know, the Buddha didn't say anything about like the end of the world. No, I don't know about that. And we have to read out some Venmo super chats. These sounds like music to my ears, you guys. Thank you to Janelle. Been a while since I've caught a live. Well, this is the last one because we're getting raptured. I don't know if a message got cut off, but thank you, Janelle. That's nice. Thanks, Janelle. And then we also have a super chat from Martha, who may have just left. Hopefully not. Oh, no need to announce me unless you just want to. We do want to, Martha. I'm gone already. Wow. Baller move. Faster than she even came. Thanks for lightening my day. Much love. Aww. Thank you, Martha. We love you. Lovely. Lovely to be back. Oh, I just remembered that I wanted to do end of the world party. And today would have been for it. Just everyone come as your favorite like end of the world vibe. Like you could be like the alien cult. You could be like Christian Rapturous. Do you know what you're going to for Halloween? I can't reveal, but you know. Jared's making us costumes. Of course. Hopefully. Okay, well, Halloween, I love dressing up. I love costumes, obviously. Halloween is just so open-ended. It's very difficult. You guys don't even know what ableist you're being, asking me to come up with a costume every year. It's just if there was like, you know, constraints of some kind, like this year for Halloween, we're all okay, got it, locking in. I'll have the best, sexiest Lord of the Rings. I'll be the sexiest little Gimli you've ever seen. But yeah, just the open-endedness of it is hard. And I'm going to be in New York, planning on being in New York for Halloween. So if you have anything fun going on in New York City, let me know. And then so it's like, how do I dress both slutty and weather appropriate? within this
Always
end
about
sea of
October
options.
33rd. This is the most chaos chat I've experienced yet. Good vibes in the chat today. Those of you who are kind of holding it down. Also, just personalized reading from the super chat.
That's good, because I was about to amp up the chaos until you did this. I was like, oh yeah, you haven't seen nothing yet. Ooh. Of light. That's a
Now
really
it's huge
pretty
now.
image. I like that. Scintillate.
Sexy hobbit, warm cloak with hairy feet out.
That's what the tarot book says?
Yep, that's what it prophesied your Halloween costume will be. Sparks of light, hope, sensation, exhilaration. The Sparks of Light card arrives just in the nick of time, leaving a trail of celestial light to guide the way. This is feeling very Rapture. Follow these as if they are alchemical clues guiding you to an illumined state. When this card appears, it's laboratory. Some may even say the lights have been turned off. But in the deep void of darkness, a messenger of hope arrives, flickering and shimmering with enthusiasm. You might feel the sparks of light like giddiness, the presence of magic, a vision in a dream, or a simple readiness. A simple readiness to wake up from a long slumber. Follow the physical body, follow the tingling sensations of aliveness, and you will not be led astray. Vitality, clarification are within your reach. You are alive, you are a vital being. Appreciate this moment. Spark leads to the next.
Beautiful.
Something to think about.
Follow your bliss.
Follow
Not
your-
just a cliche.
Mm-hmm.
Follow them tingles. That one thing that's like, your body wants to eat a whole tray of brownies. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But there's something to that.
Technically, if you're like really in touch with your body, like generally in life,
Holistically. And
your body isn't often going to crave a whole tray of brownies.
yeah, that's usually the gluttony of the mouth.
Yeah, and that is usually like you've been kind of like ignoring your body's signals for a while, so you've kind of built up that aspect of your palate maybe too much, or I don't know. Hyperpalate or improving.
Yeah.
I
Now-
guess I got left behind. At least now I know why.
They're still holding out.
Yeah, it's not the 24th yet. Yeah. And then if it doesn't happen, we'll double down, obviously.
Yeah. And blame and shift the blame, of course.
Yeah.
It'll be because we didn't get enough super chats. I'm just kidding. You guys are doing
your fault.
that good and faithful commenters.
And we're stealing all of your boots, even though you're still here on Earth.
Just breaking into people's houses, assuming they got raptured. Oh, sorry. I thought, didn't you get taken up?
You just seem really righteous. I didn't think this was going to be a problem. Your Honor.
Oh, our mother and father lagging again? Oh, we are in the process of being raptured.
It is weird. It's showing on StreamYard that our Wi-Fi, it says connection fairly good. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging into your router. Maybe we should use that gift card we have to buy an Ethernet connection or something.
Yeah, we should 100% do that the second this is over.
Yeah.
Or maybe now we could do all our online shopping together. Wouldn't that be fun?
I think it's pretentious to be raptured. Not very Jesus of you. I completely agree.
Yeah.
It's giving sitting in the priest's seats or whatever.
Yeah. I've been on Facebook recently. Huge mistake.
You did that to yourself, King.
It's because, well, I feel like, if I post especially political stuff on Instagram, I'm pretty much preaching to the choir, essentially.
That's
It's
how
like,
I'm feeling lately.
It's like mostly with people who share similar ideas. And sometimes I feel like, maybe I can articulate something in a way that someone can find valuable and they can share that. But like on Facebook, I'm like, this is with just thousands of people from my life who believe very differently than me. So it's like, maybe I can add something different to the echo chamber. But boy, is it grim out there. And I forgot why I even brought that up. I think I just want some support in that.
Just talking about the rapture, really. And Have to reach the unwashed masses of Facebook.
Exactly.
Facebook is nuts right now. God, yeah, I couldn't bear
It
to go
is.
on there.
And I like have had some like misdirected energy where I'm like jumping into the DMs of like some Christian woman I've never met, and I'm like, what am I doing? This is this is absurd. I need to not be doing this.
Well, it's like I do think one-on-one interactions can be great, even digitally, if someone like solicits them from you and like wants to engage. But like generally speaking, I just feel like it's a waste of time to try and have like one-on-one arguments digitally, because there's no human buy-in the way that there would be in real life. So it's like you could share something, you kind of have to like set it and forget it a lot of the time.
Yeah, you kind of do. But I've changed through internet dialogue. I've seen people
but you were
change and
uniquely
shift a little.
egoless for a moment, all things considered.
Well, it came back with a fury. Easy as gnash your teeth.
Laurel? Not the Laurel. Sure, she wouldn't be here, right?
No, that can't be.
That can't be Laurel. That wouldn't be Laurel. Sorry to whoever that Laurel is, if it's Laurel we're thinking about.
Every laurel is a blessed laurel.
Every Laurel is a golden laurel. Thank you to Emily for the Venmo super chat.
Emily, thank you.
Would love a card. Love you regardless, you guys. You shall get a card.
You're getting
Thank you
it.
so much. And again, it's like when one of us gets one of these cards, we all on some spiritual level also get it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Again,
it just applies
our
a bit
anus.
more. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, we were camping this weekend and Ash found this little like zine, a Christian zine, in the porta potty that was like, as you sit here, ask yourself if you're ready to receive Jesus. And I'm like, why would you ask me bare-assed in the toilet to receive Jesus? Like, that is so crazy.
No better
what are you
time.
thinking?
Vulnerable, open.
Ugh.
This is for Emily.
Oh, accidentally grabbed two. Welcome to today's Daily Double. We got two for the price of one.
I hate you for that.
We've got yellowing, the act of growing more yellow.
I was just thinking about that one the other day.
And we also have sap of the moon plant. That is, most of these are like one word, but this is a whole little phrase here. Sap of the moon. I didn't even know the moon was sappy. I didn't know the moon was excreting any kind of liquids, but when you think about it, I guess it makes sense because...
Something to know about the yellowing card is it is an autumn card. Indicating transition, the yellowing leads us into the next phase of our alchemical work. Envision the yellowing as pages of a beloved novel or the ochre blanket of leaves in fall. This color seeps out to signify the beginning of the end. Great. A return to zero. Even a deep... which is its phases of... In contrast, yellow can be the marker of long-awaited growth as seen in the first rays of sun and the cheer of forsythia in February. Whatever its message, yellowing tells the truth. It leads us forward. Like the vibrant canary in the mine, warning of what's take heed. The transition is here, whether by yoke or bile. How to respond is up to you. It's likely you already know. Ponder transition as teacher. Emily.
A little something for you to chew on, Emily.
Yeah.
The canary being the banana in the coal mine, the banana peel in the coal mine. Like, man has such a way with words. As Steve Martin said, some have a way with words, others yellowing, not just for my teeth. All right, next one. Sap of the moon.
Sap of the moon.
Make some delicious moon syrup with that. God, moon syrup would be good. You know it would be just out of this world good. I do like actually that these are 1, 2 hexagonal.
Yeah.
Because then you can kind of like build little forms with them. Settlers of Catan style, but more like, you know, and
substance said to be born of water, plant, and moonlight, depth of night, and is thus a metaphor for the wellspring of the unconscious. When this alchemical magic is afoot, it's all about dreams. The answer you're seeking will not come from the intellect nor the opinion of others. It will surface from the depths as if rising from the ancient waters of your memory. The work is to rest, restore, and awaken your senses. Do this by pausing, by releasing your grip. The sap of the moon plant signifies you're in the deep territory of destiny and the imagination. This is a mythic moment. The dream is waiting to show itself, but awaits your sincere invitation. Ask and rest. All will be revealed. It's always all will be revealed, isn't it?
Yeah. I really feel like it's always some will be revealed. I feel like it never all gets there.
Yeah, that is so true. How can all be revealed?
I don't know. When you're eating moon sap on who said on moon cakes? That's so funny. When you're eating your moon cakes with yeah, then it's like, oh my god, it all makes sense.
The good cookie moon syrup sounds like Pabs' guilty truth.
Literally
Read about
100%.
a moon shroom.
They're eating shrooms.
You've got your finger. The good cookie.
The good cookie. The yellowing.
Are you Crispin the chef?
Yeah, we are no longer rapturing. We are now yellowing. Welcome to the great yellow fellows.
Yellows fellows.
Gee, how long will we see Wesley again after he said goodbye 20 times? Which Wesley?
Rapture guy.
The same guy?
I think he was prophesying in the chat.
Okay.
And we do encourage all of you to prophesy in the chat, by the way.
If you got a rogue prophecy you want to share, throw down. But cite your sources, okay? Like if it's gonna be like, you can't just be like, I need to marry the two women in this pyramid right now.
Yeah, like tell us
I'm
what
not gonna
tree
say
told
who.
you that.
It's like you gotta tell me if it's Horus, Isis, Jesus. Like I gotta know, where this is coming from. Gotta keep track. Yeah, no, we're never gonna be past moon juice has got to be great.
No, that is there's like a Gwyneth Paltrow adjacent company called like Moon Dust or something, and I think they have a product called Moon Juice. Moon Juice is a thing.
Is it harvested?
Like a skincare company, you can get an exfoliating acid for $42. Don't think it is a butt thing. Wow, plant source
to our anus,
including moon dust, adaptogen blends, plant proteins, adapted super herbs, and mushrooms.
Ooh.
See, I hate how if that company wanted to put me on their PR list, I would just love it.
Yeah, if you're trying to hawk moon products to moon,
anything moon based.
Yeah.
Magnesium.
Ooh.
Stunning copy. Anyway.
Magnesium. Where can I buy? Moon water collected under a specific moon. We will not be telling you which. Isn't the moon made of cheese? Yeah, it is. But cheese juice is delicious.
That's just one of the things it's made of.
Yeah, the other side, it's like kind of a Neapolitan kind of situation. So like part cheese, part sap, part rocks. Remember how Joseph Smith said that there was Quakers on the moon?
Yeah, and he was so right about that.
Yeah, think of all the Quaker products that would go great with moon sap. A little like Quaker oatmeal, moon meal with some moon sap syrup. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to be eating in the Rapture.
We've streamed for 1 hour.
Oh,
do you
only
think
an hour.
This could maybe be, guys, if you haven't checked out Tanner's Unreverent music videos, you should. Yes. Aww. Tanner is a music video genius, and I'm not saying that
thank you
hyperbolically at all. Yeah, I'd be down to wrap up here because I have to edit the new episode of Pab's Legend of Bloodfang for our Patreon.
You'd be down to Rapture up here.
That's the thing. Just kidding, because we just got another
Not
Venmo
while the bell
chat.
Chimes.
As long as the supper bell is bonging, we are still here, still alive. Thank you, Lindsay. I've needed this today. Love you guys. Love you, Lindsay. Thank you for always being at these. It's, as I always say, nice to see familiar names in my Venmo account. But generally.
You come here often?
Mm.
Oh, the latest song was very earwormy. Thank you very much.
That's in my head too.
Yeah.
And guys, we cannot. Sorry, did you have more you wanted to say about that?
No, I'm working on an album.
Yeah.
So
I think you're going to put it on Spotify this time.
And it will be on the heinous platform known as Spotify. Yes.
Perfect.
Another chime.
Yeah. Thank you, Rabina. Another familiar name. #Uranus.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's 69.
Wow. Thank you for being part of the yellowing of our anus.
Yeah. And I really can't stress enough to the 74 of you still in this stream, the Claymation podcast.
The Claymation podcast, the most yellow and anus of all.
God, it's just too good to only be at 2,000 streams or whatever it's at, streams, whatever. It's a good time. I really think you guys will like it. You'll learn a lot about our bigotry towards twins.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is the world's first ever twin-phobic podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just something we have to stand by as identical twins.
Everyone's unleashing their bigotry these days, and we just thought we deserve to do it too.
Yeah.
And for us, it's non-identical twins.
And we're tired of all the old bigotry. Hating someone based on their race, on their orientation, on their gender. Boring. Snooze.
It's like, if you're non-identical twins, I'm like, one of you should have killed the other in the womb. It makes no sense for you to have shared resources only to look completely different.
Yeah, or like in a dispute between who offers the best sacrifices to God. It's like, is God a veggies guy or a meat guy?
Yeah.
Like, do it the old-fashioned way. Come on.
As a twin, I don't know if I should watch. Well, Haley, maybe you should watch because you might learn a little something about yourself and what you put us through. Are you an identical twin or non-identical?
Or semi-identical?
Nope, that's non-identical. That's just siblings, Tanner. My dad's a non-identical twin, just for some context. So I have non-identical twin family members.
Do twins get raptured, or is it like one set of DNA?
I think all identical
only?
twins get raptured.
Okay.
Because they're so perfectly non-dual, you know what I mean? The dualism of it all is just so perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Haley is unfortunately non-identical.
That's all right. We'll keep you.
We don't know if it's all right. We can't really say that. Hopefully you're the hot twin.
Of course you're the hot twin. You're
or the
here.
funny twin.
Part of the yellow wing.
Twin trauma. Yeah.
Literally everyone in this chat is the hot twin.
The latest Claymation pod helped me through my angry pre-party crafting last week. What made it angry pre-party crafting?
That is such an interesting and wonderful sentence. What kind of crafts?
Yeah.
Are you knitting? Are you collaging?
Haley said I'm the stronger twin.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
We could tell.
Yeah.
It shows.
You have the strength to admit your weaknesses. I'm an angry crafter generally. Like
that's a good outlet then.
Is it because you go to crafts to deal with your anger, or does doing crafts just kind of I love how I'm like, let's go, but I can be sucked back in so easily, honestly.
Yeah, if the craft you're doing is like overly tedious.
Though
I love that. I think that's why I like collaging. It's so just like minuscule and tedious that it just kind of like allows your brain to shut off in a way.
You're gonna have such good scissors.
Yeah, or a little razor.
Oh,
little X-Acto knife.
Nice.
The way.
Semi-identical is exactly how I would describe both set of twins. Despite how it sounds, I'm their teacher and celebrate whenever I say the right name because I exchange non-twin names too.
That is worthy of a celebration. 2
sets of twins.
God, it's already hard enough for like moms to get names right. Especially when they're like overstimulated and it's like Zach, Benson, Boone, whatever your kids' names are. But if they were twins, how much more difficult that would be.
Yeah.
Maybe we should reverse our discrimination. We've been so in favor of identical. Catch me going 360 the second I get paid to do that on Fox News.
Yeah. If the non-identical twin lobby wants to sponsor the Claymation podcast, we are willing to do a complete 180 on this.
Yeah.
Like we are not beholden to many of our views.
Yeah. If you want to pay us right now to change our views, we will.
Is it on a podcast platform? It's just here on the YouTube channel. So sorry if you don't have YouTube Premium.
I because we're still so new into it, I will eventually at some point put it on a podcasting platform.
Made the set this episode, which is very impressive.
Yeah, out of clay.
Yeah.
Claymation. Yeah, it's funny when I tell people we do a Claymation podcast, they always assume that I mean stop motion.
Yeah.
And then people tell other people I do stop motion. I'm like, no. I would be over. I'd be ended. You wouldn't see me here. I would be like making little micro movements and then forgetting how to socialize.
I feel like if you did stop motion, like when you get off a trampoline and you still feel like you're on a trampoline, stuff like that. I just feel like you would just be like that all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. I don't know if that would be good or bad.
Neither here nor there. It would not be good for me. Not part of my personal yellowing.
Okay, I'm ready to go now.
All right, yellow fella. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you all.
Thanks for being part of our anus. We couldn't do any of this without you.
Yep. We have a Provo's Most Eligible response video. It might come out as soon as tomorrow. We're just waiting to hear back from our sponsor on that because it's a repeat sponsorship because we didn't hit the view count on the last ship, so we have to re-put in a new video. That's just how the sausage gets made around here.
Hopefully that lands before the next Rapture, because while Christians are selling all their possessions, I'm trying to get a few.
Treat your anus well. Yep.
Yes, our anus well.
Yeah.
Okay, this is all of us now.
Love you all. See you on Patreon or elsewhere on the internet.
We love you. Bye.
Bye. Seriously, thank you for being here.